go shopping for... I'm not going to make it. Telling that joke last year, that was the worst idea since smoking medical marijuana and fornicating in California, right? Too soon? It's, I read that. It's an exciting time, of course, for the MSA. Co-presidents Mohammed and Karima. For the first time, a co-president is a woman. They're going to hand over the keys to the car to a woman. I'm a little concerned, though, because if she drives anything like my wife, there's going to be a couple of dead pedestrians, maybe a pedestrian, a bicyclist with some severe head trauma, problems like that. My wife, women driving? No, okay. Right. So did you guys read that article about the... Right. Oh, no. So my name is Bowman. I know it's kind of a quirky, strange name. It is a stage name. My real name is Hassan Malik Shabazz bin Laden. They suggested I change that. I think it's because they could never spell Shabazz right. It's two Z's at the end and not one. Let's see, by show of applause, how many people were here last year? Yeah, a few of you, a lot of you. So there's a lot of people that weren't here last year. For that reason, I feel like maybe I should offer up a few of the punchlines from just last year's show, and that way you're up to speed with yourself. So the first one. 50 if I could vibrate! All right. Next one. Good luck with the abortion. Kind of the same response as last year. Maybe it's time to retire now. Let's see it. Hey, Mom and Dad, are you guys gonna watch your adult videos tonight? All right. I feel like we're all up to speed now. People from last year, you remember. The new people, you're familiar here. We can move on. One thing that drives me crazy, to change gears a little bit here, is are you ever watching one of those shows and you see some guy on the show there and you're asking him questions, and he's just saying some cheap things for applause, right? He'll say something like, you know what, I'm no hero. Our troops, they're the real heroes. And everyone starts clapping, like, yeah. Good thank you, like that, right? Or he'll say something like, you know, I don't care who knows this, but I'm against child slavery. I oppose child slavery. There's some guy sitting on the audience saying, I don't know, those pro-child slavery people make some real compelling arguments. So fast. But it just drives me crazy. It's so insincere. It's insane, right? But I also realize it feels great to have people clap for you. So right now, I want everyone here tonight to know, I want all of you to hear this. I oppose child rape. I do. Yeah. Bush was an idiot. My wife and I, we just had our third child. I stayed the Best Western. I feel like I'm losing you guys a little bit. Let's bring it back here. The Holocaust never happened. I just want to see how far we can take that. So many people are not good people. Shame on you who laughed on that one. My wife and I, we did just recently have our third baby. We took a newborn baby care class as a bit of a refresher. And I found out that if you give a baby a pacifier or a bottle too early, it can be more difficult to make them breastfeed. This is called nipple confusion. Nipple confusion. This is really an exclusively infant problem. I've never heard two guys standing around, one of them saying, you know, I really like Scarlett Johansson's nipples, but I find I just don't identify with Jessica Alba's. It's never going to happen. Never. Guys don't have nipple confusion because guys don't have nipple preference. To us, a boob's a boob, and we pretty much want to see them all. Right? I don't know. I'm confident that my son will grow out of this problem. Let's see, we also have two older children, a 5-year-old named Solomon and a 3-year-old named Aaliyah. And in fact, I believe a couple of Solomon's teachers might be here. You can clap if you're here. All right, good. That's good about that. At least it goes tomorrow morning. That's not a good thing. All right, they are here, so they know some of these stories to be true. Over the last few years, I've kept a running journal called The Diary or The Legend of Solomon and The Legend of Aaliyah. Some of you might know. So I want to go ahead and take some time out and read a few of my favorites, and maybe you'll enjoy them as well. The Legend of Solomon and Aaliyah. They are arguing, and she says, "I'm going to take off your head and put it in the garbage." He looks at her and drops the B word. "You bank robber!" That point I was laughing too hard to even care they were fighting. The Legend of Solomon, he asks my wife to use the camera and take a picture of the sky because it looks awesome. He brings it back over and shows her the picture of the sky and the next picture. One of his biz. Classy just like his dad. The Legend of Aaliyah, my daughter has discovered what every happy comedian like myself knows. Dick jokes are always funny. Yeah. Last night there she started singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Penis. And that had the whole room dying. That's true. I didn't catch that, but good night. The Legend of Solomon, he came downstairs this morning dressed like Batman, complete with mask and cape. Aaliyah says, "Hi Solomon." Deadpan. He looks at her and says, "I'm Batman." Then he looks at me and says, "I want Honey Nut Cheerios." Apparently even Batman needs to take part in the most important meal of the day. The Legend of Solomon. He's playing in the house and looks to his mother and says, "Whoa, a small poop is by his feet." He looks at her and says, "Oh, sorry about that." If I knew that's all I had to do to get out of an awkward situation, I could have avoided a lot of conflict as a child and an adult. And see, lastly, the Legend of Children. Solomon runs to the bathroom. A few seconds later, he yells, "There's pee everywhere!" I give a mental. My wife comes in to inspect, but apparently so does Aaliyah. Next, I hear a bang, followed by crying. Now I go to inspect. Solomon is half naked, standing in the shower. There's a huge puddle of pee on the floor, and the baby has slipped in the pee, landed in it, and hit her head. This is why I am not normal, people. This is my home life. These children, these monsters. Solomon and Aaliyah. To bring the baby back into it, the newborn, he has what my wife and I call the poop face. And if you're not familiar, maybe you're not parents, the poop face goes something like this. You look over this just beautiful little bundle of joy, and you just see then his diaper will start to rumble and vibrate, and it'll make this sound like if you're strangling Donald Duck. That's his way of saying, "Change me." It works. Let's see, what else we got going on? So that reminded me though that when you think about these newborn babies, these kids, they get credit for things that an adult would never get. The baby poops are like, "Oh, what a good boy, you made such a big poop. What's wrong with you? That's a big poo-poo." It's insane. Adults don't get the same praise for some of these real basic things, right? When's the last time you got a cookie for finishing your dinner? It's been a while. All right, maybe it was last night. I don't know. No comment. Let's see. When was the last time your spouse or roommate told you they were so proud of the way you went night-night last night? It's been a while. Let's see. Try this one out. Visit your parents and walk out of the bathroom and let them know you just made a poop in the potty. If they're anything like my parents, they'll just reply with a blank stare, pretending it all never happened. But they also have these baby books where they keep track of things like, oh, this is the hair from baby's first haircut, and oh, how sweet baby's first lost tooth. Even crazy things like, here's baby's dried umbilical cord. Like, what are you doing, people? It's disgusting. Of course, I started wondering now, if they had a baby book for grown-ups, what contents would that book have? So I had a few from maybe my personal adult baby book, and it would go like this. Yeah, that right there, that's my, that'd be my first gray body hair. Yeah. Yeah. For your sake, we'll go ahead and call that a short, curly chest hair. Ah, yes, April 3rd. April 3rd is good, but no, April 3rd sucks. That's when I woke up with back pain for no other reason than being old. This is not fun. Oh, what you got over there? Oh, sure, that's my first condom. Yeah, that's great. Probably should put that in a Ziploc bag. Sorry about that. But seriously, wash your hands. Let's see, right here, that's my first inch-long ear hair. Or maybe back hair, I can't tell. March 14th. That was, what now, March 14th? Oh, sure, that was the first night I chose an opportunity for sleeping over an opportunity for sex. That was really a big moment in my life. I was really sure of it. So, I don't think you guys want to copy that book, but I'll autograph it after the show, if you're interested. So, last year, some of you may have remembered that my big closer was something I thought was awfully darn unique and very clever. It was when I went through and did jokes like, let's see, if you've got a watering can in your bathroom that isn't used for watering, you might be a Muslim. If you've ever washed your feet in the sink of a Denny's restroom, you might be a Muslim. Or another one, let's see. If you're randomly selected by the TSA every time you fly, you might be a Muslim. Well, unfortunately, after doing the act last year, it came to my attention that there is a comedian named Jeff Foxworthy who does very similar jokes. I don't want to say I copied him, but it would appear that he has jokes like you might be a redneck instead of you might be a Muslim. This is embarrassing for me, so this year I wanted to make sure the same thing did not happen again. I have spent a lot of time researching, scouring the internet, if you will, trying to make sure that what I'm about to present right now has never before been done, completely fresh, completely unique, and I feel pretty good about it. So I guess I'll just get right into it now. There's a jihad going around on this land. There's Muslims, and then there's terrorists. I love Muslims. Oh, boy, I hate terrorists. That's right. Can't read nothing in the news about Muslims without terrorists messing it up. Muslims open a hospital in the morning, terrorists take it over in the afternoon. You ever try running late for your flight thinking you're going to get through security in time to catch your plane? Ain't happening. Wanna know why? Terrorists. That's right. You ever watching the game with your boys, you be like, oh man, I think the Rams gonna score 40. And your boy be like, nah, they're gonna give them the 20. And then the guy nobody remembers inviting and says, hey, y'all wanna go towards the synagogue? Oh no! No! Let the terrorists in! Get him out of here! Get him out of here! Terrorists. But some Muslims be blaming the media. It's the media's fault. It's Fox News' fault we've got a bad image. People cut the crap. Glenn Beck ain't never shut up a bus. Bill O'Reilly ain't never blow up a disco. Wonder who that? Terrorists. Eeny, meeny, miny, miny. Boy, I hate terrorists. That's right. See, a terrorist be blaming two people for everything. FBI informant and the Jews. You'll be like, hey, terrorist, what direction is Mecca? And terrorists tell you, I don't know, man. The Jews stole my compass after the FBI informant told them about it, man. Stop it! Enough! Stop it! But you know the worst thing about terrorists? The worst thing about terrorists? Terrorists be using hadiths at all the wrong times. You be hearing y'all talking about terrorists. Terrorists tell you, man, look at those Western whores. I don't like the way they're looking at me. Corrupt infidel. And you'll be like, hey, man, wasn't you at the strip club last night trying to kill women and children today? Come on, man. And he tell you, brother, I believe you have to give me 99 excuses. No, I ain't gonna give you a point 99 excuses, you ignorant terrorist. You'll win the eat Tim's. All right, thank you very much.